Chris Hatch is leaving the ring. Probably a good idea. I can't remember the last time I saw somebody with that colour hair. I think it was in a superhero movie. I think the good guys died, possibly. Here we go, the bell has gone. Well called there by Steve Linsky. He is a professional bell ringer. He's a campanologist. You can Wikipedia that at home, ladies and gentlemen. Campanology is bell ringing. Here we go, lock up. This is where it really starts. This is where the blood starts pumping for both men. Here, look to gain the advantage. And smooth, Sammy Smooth's hair is not smooth. It's being roughed up right here by the anarchist James Castle, and you better expect a great deal of that in this contest. The opening contest here at Destination Fight, part of the Fight Nation franchise. Speaking of which, franchise, look out for him later. The franchise, Shane Douglas, he will be in action here right now on your DVD, on your Vimeo download, right here, right now. Oh, what a knee by James Castle. Steve Linsky's going to have to get in there. Man was on the ropes. Technically speaking, he's got a 5 count. Just, I can't get over James Castle's hair. I mean, I want to call this a reverse. I would have called this a headlock, but I'm mesmerised with that colour green. I've never seen that shade. I think my mum has that shade in her kitchen. Look at this headlock reversal. Smooth Sammy Smooth, he's got it nicely applied there. Steve Linsky making sure this doesn't turn into a choke. Clearly not a choke from this angle. Off the rope goes Smooth, no. James Castle stopping him, he's stopping him from pushing him off the ropes. That's a good move. There you go. Tried to push him off, but Smooth Sammy Smooth has a very tough grip around James Castle's neck indeed. Look at this. Oh, James Castle. Oh, anarchy by name. Anarchy by nature. Here, puts him in an arm ringer, beautifully done. He was trying to break the wrist. That will end this match early. Steve Linsky would probably have to call if there was a broken wrist. Look at this though, Smooth Sammy Smooth looking to get out of it. Trying to roll back and forth. Look at that intricate maneuver. Oh, what a beautiful takedown that was by Smooth Sammy Smooth. And Eastbourne really did appreciate that. Beautiful piece of technical wrestling in his debut here in Fight Nation, live in Eastbourne at the Warehouse. Smooth Sammy Smooth here, steps over. Still got the wrist, even though James Castle has got back to his feet. Puts him in a beautiful little hammerlock there. James Castle backs up Sammy Smooth, trying to take the pressure. He's got a 5 count, Well, let's stuff for both, man. I was about to say James Castle was listening to the referee, but he just back elbowed Sammy Smooth's molars right out of his head. Look at this then. Beautiful reverse by Smooth. Sammy Smooth goes right through the legs, catches James Castle coming. Thought it was going to be a test of Trevor, puts it back in the hammer, jumps over the top. How do you do? Goes underneath. What absolute speed by Sammy Smooth. Look at this, goes to the roll-up, quick roll-up, that's 2. Steve Linsky right in position, almost caught him. I've got to be honest, almost caught him very early indeed. Oh, James Castle. Well, I'm not sure if that was a slap or a chop. It was sort of a combination between the two. Oh, what a move, takes him down, and James Castle is being shown that Sammy Smooth's got a few tricks on his sleeve. What was the DDT on that arm? Once again, and both men seem working on the wrists. Oh, he took too long. That's what you should not show both. Oh, for any reason. And James Castle absolutely pouncing. Steve Linsky exercising that 5 count, and James Castle is absolutely incensed. Of course, he recently last year lost to Mark Haskins, another wrestler who we'll see later on this evening. He actually lost to him in a match that many people say was the reason that Mark Haskins is actually in the end of the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders match we have later in this broadcast. Steve Linsky once again reminding James Castle he does have a 5 count and a 5 count only. Steve Linsky is not afraid to disqualify anybody. Smooth Sammy Smooth trying to get back to the vertical bases. Shots right to the midsection, but James Castle catches him with that left knee. And Smooth Sammy Smooth is finding it very difficult to get any sort of momentum going in this contest whatsoever. Headbutt by Sammy Smooth trying to fight back against Castle with an uppercut. We go for an Irish rip, sends him to the other side. Beautiful drop kick at Eastbourne. Right behind Sammy Smooth, and that's a 2 count. Steve Linsky once again in position. James Castle, well, absolutely nowhere. There's no ebb and flow at all. Sammy Smooth just taking control. What an opening contest has been. Oh, beautiful move. Both James Castle smacks him right in the back of the head with a clothesline. Both men looking to make an impression. This is the opening contest. You've got to make an impression. You want to make yourself famous. You've got to do it the hard way here in Fight Nation. Opportunities aren't just going to be given, you've got to earn them. And both these individuals will surely have known that coming into this contest. That green hair, he just spit on the crowd. I think James Castle just spat on the cameraman. I can't say that's professional, but then he's an anarchist, so... Oh, just drove both feet into the midsection of Sammy Smooth. Well, welcome to Fight Nation. That's exactly what James Castle's feet were saying, right to the lung area of the Smooth, Sammy Smooth. Crowd trying to get behind Sammy Smooth and wondering if the damage has already been done here. Hard Irish whip by James Castle. He's building up a head of steam and just clothesline Sammy Smooth's head. That could break the neck, that could do anything. Could do absolutely anything, and James Castle looks like he's just spat on the crowd again. I'm not sure he knows where his saliva's going. Oh, just ran right into Sammy Smooth, and he's now choking the life out of him. Steve Linsky, luckily there with a 5 count, otherwise serious damage could really have been done to the neck area of Sammy Smooth, and nobody wants to see that, especially in a competitor's debut match. Clubbing blow to the back, down goes Sammy Smooth. Action is fast and furious here in Fight Nation at Destination Fight, live at the Eastbourne Warehouse. Later on they will see a Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship match. The villain Marty Scurll is defending against the #1 contender, and it will be. There'll be an anarchist of a different nature. Whoa, it'll be Doug Williams, but look at this. That's later on. I want to talk about what's going on right now. Look at these running uppercuts. James Castle must be absolutely doolally. Not for the first time in this contest, I've said Sammy Smooth, no ebb and flow, absolutely out of nowhere. Huge kick, James Castle, all sorts of problems. My word, what a twisted powerbomb! Steve Linsky in position. Oh, he thought he had it with James Castle, basically flopped out of that. There was no strength at all there from James Castle. He literally just sort of collapsed out of that pinning attempt by Sammy Smooth. And he really is winning the fans over here in his debut in Eastbourne at the Warehouse. Boy, it's Destination Fight, and we're right here. Destination has certainly been arrived. The waistlock might be looking for a German suplex. Oh, very much the same from James Castle. And the beautiful reversal kicks him off into the ring. What a knee! Oh, he just took James Castle's green hair off his head. That's gotta be it. No, James Castle, that time with a bit more strength, pushes off Sammy Smooth. Whew. There's a reason I carry 2 bottles of water to these shows, ladies and gentlemen. And I've almost finished the first bottle of water, I don't mind telling you. And round 1 match in, absolute excitement here in Eastbourne Fight Nation, delivering you the very best wrestling anywhere. Up in his shoulders goes James Castle, and James Castle is fighting for this match, might be fighting for his neck actually. Who knows what could have happened there? Another huge clothesline by James Castle. Oh, what a knee! Did you see that knee by James Castle? Lifts him up in the air. Oh my word, forget about it. Doesn't hook the leg. Doesn't need to. It's over.
Here is your winner, the anarchist, James Castle!
And James Castle, a bit of disrespect after the fact. He's already won. You don't need to wipe your snot into another human being. You always spat into the crowd 2 or 3 times. Spat on the cameraman.
Joel Redman, that's how I was here in England.
Oh, Joel Redman tried to cut off the...
You want to get back on the back, walking out of my seat on the very wrestler you are? Well, I say to these people in Eastbourne right now, find out what kind of fan you are, and let's get it on right now. What do you say?
Joel Redman takes down Shane Douglas, the bell is gone. I don't think anybody knew that was coming, and they're brawling outside the ring. For those of you who enjoyed that first match, who enjoyed the technical abilities of Sammy Smooth, and enjoyed the technical abilities of the winner of that contest, James Castle, I'm afraid you're going to be bitterly disappointed. Shane Douglas goes straight into that guardrail, and this is exactly the sort of tone I want you to keep in mind, because it's exactly the sort of tone that is going to happen. Shane Douglas here. Oh, just got slammed right into a wall. I walked past it earlier on. I can guarantee you it's an actual wall. It's not cardboard. It's a real wall. And he just slammed that man right through it. Well, I say this man is practically a legend. We are talking about an actual 5-time world champion, 4-time ECW champion, 1-time TNA champion. We're talking about the franchise player. I mean, this man's been in wrestling for over 33 years, 4 decades in the sport. Oh, look at this. Oh, he just suplexed Simmons on God knows whatever that was. I've no idea what that is. Oh, he's picked up a bottle of water and slammed it against his head. Absolutely no respect shown by Joel Redman. And to be quite frank, if he's going to have a hope in hell of beating Shane Douglas, oh, there's a bottle of water back for you. Take that to the bank. If Joel Redman wants to have a hope of even surviving here against Joel Redman, no, that wall. Oh, Joel Redman goes into that wall, and that is a nasty echo. And again, it is a nasty sound. This is the sort of sound that you hear when you think there's a burglar downstairs in the middle of the night. It's one of those sounds that you just don't want to hear, that you just keep convincing yourself you didn't hear. You must have been mistaken. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not mistaken right here and right now, that this is an absolute ball. This is not a wrestling match. This is a war. This is exactly what the franchise promised the last time he was in Eastbourne. And true to his word, as always, he is delivering. But right now, it is Joel Redman delivering the shots to the franchise Shane Douglas. Just bounce Shane Douglas' head right off that ring post. Joel Redman. And I've got to admit, I've got to say that I admit that this is somewhat of a surprise. I thought Shane Douglas would have the upper hand at this stage. I didn't think Joel Redman would have the upper hand. Oh, I spoke too soon! And straight into the guardrail, almost bending that guardrail in half. And once again, I touched that guardrail early on. It's solid metal. And Shane Douglas here, battling with Joel Redman. This really is mano a mano. This really is a legend of the game versus a young lion. Steve Linsky's there, I don't know what he's going to do. Steve Linsky's just sort of pleading. And that is exactly all he's going to do. And Joel Redman bouncing Shane Douglas's head on the outside of the ring. I don't think they've been in the ring since they were announced. The bell went, that was it. The bell went. Joel Redman took down, it's game over from them. Look at this, bouncing Shane Douglas's head. And smacking him at the same time. Shane Douglas asked him to hit him. He asked him to hit him, and Joel Redman with a huge right, and Shane Douglas is down. I think Steve Linsky's trying to get him in the ring. That is an absolutely futile effort, I can tell you. What's Joel Redman thinking here? Driving that guardrail right into the neck of Shane Douglas. That's not how you treat a legend. Look at this, the crowd is shouting to Joel Redman, get him in the ring. I'm not sure Joel Redman listens to them, to be quite frank. As is evident, they've already brought around this arena. Here, the arena being the warehouse, live here in Eastbourne. It is Destination Fight, and this is one of your main events. Who knew it'd be so early? And what a veteran maneuver by Shane Douglas. And Joel Redman's singing voice will now, well, it'll be a few octaves higher in the morning. You can guarantee that. Oh no, that's not going to help. That's adding more pipes to the plumbing. And Shane Douglas is driving his right foot right into the, as my old man would say, the knackers of Joel Redman. Well, I'm guessing Steve Linsky had been very lenient with the disqualifications. Well, he is exercising a 5 count. I'm not sure Steve Linsky's going to want to get to 5 with Shane Douglas in the ring, though, I have to be honest. Now, Joel Redman doesn't know where he is. If you're going to take on a fight, with a legend, you better make sure you do the job, and you do the job quick. Exactly what Shane Douglas displayed when he used the ropes as a weapon when Joel Redman tried to get back in the ring. Look at this. Once again, almost getting that 5 count. I don't think Steve Linsky's going to disqualify Shane Douglas. I really don't. What a knee that was by Joel Redman. And Shane Douglas in serious pain. Well, back and forth contest this has been. Who thought you'd see the seconds? I didn't. People were saying this was going to be the main event. It's on second, ladies and gentlemen. We are spoiling you here at Fight Nation, quite frankly. And we still have the British... I'll start again, shall I? The Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. You've got to get it right, folks. You've got to pay the bills. British Heavyweight Championship is on the line. The Villain Marty Scurll will be defending against another anarchist of a completely different nature, Mr. Doug Williams. But we've got to get there first. And poor Joel Redman. Well, that was actually quite a good move by Joel Redman. Springs up onto the second rope after taking down Shane Douglas. Huge shoulder tackle on Shane Douglas is down. But Shane Douglas is straight back to his feet. Joel Redman's going to need a little bit more. Tries to take it off a bit closer. I know, but Shane Douglas keeps getting back to his feet. The first cover of the match. Can you believe there's actually been a pinfall attempt? When was the last time you saw a match go that long without an attempt at a pinfall? That is exactly what it means to both these men. This is a good old-fashioned grudge match. You call me out, I call you out. Oh, Steve Linsky just got absolutely squashed. Steve Linsky trying to shake the cobwebs. Oh, that is a legendary low blow. And Shane Douglas has taken down Joel Redman. Steve Linsky trying to get the old motors running. Shane Douglas trying to get the motors. Whoa, what's that? Is that a chain? I can't see what it is, but whatever it is. And the warehouse is chanting the sounds of the ballroom. And it's over, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. The franchise has won. Steve Linsky's questioning him. Wait a minute. What the hell? What just happened there? Is this 2 out of 3 falls? Wait a minute.
The physical specimen, Joel Redman.
Well, what the hell happened there? Steve Linsky counted to 3. Steve Linsky, I think. Steve Linsky and Joel Redman in a combined way have sort of just... Shane Douglas has been screwed. Steve Linsky's pointing out the chain, but the fact of the matter is there was a 3 count. And Eastbourne do not like this one bit. Shane Douglas brought that chain into the match. But he counted to 3. Steve Linsky counted to 3. Boy, I'm guessing Joel Redman is going down in the books as a winner. You can't win the same match twice, surely. Shane Douglas is asking for the microphone, and quite rightly so. Well, I can't wait to hear what he's got to say here.
You know, Joel Redman, I've been running my mouth for a long time about the crappy state of our industry. As I turn on WWE and see jackasses using blood packets,
That is
I see Dixie Carter spend $500 million, got nothing to show for it.
It's also true.
Well, man, left to say, I've been wrong. I've been also wrong. Joel Redman, you certainly have the cojones to take this sport back to the top. I'd love you to come in and shake my hand, pal, because I know when it's time to leave, and I know when I'm looking at a champion.
Shane Douglas offering the hand. What a beautiful sentiment from a legend of wrestling, Shane Douglas. Some nice things were just said by Shane Douglas. What a change of heart this man is having. Heading towards the end of his legendary career. What a show of sportsmanship. Joel Redman just kicked the hand of Shane Douglas and stuck his fingers up. Well, he could quite frankly go to hell. He could go as close to hell as he likes, especially in the middle in a boiling pot full of carrots and swede and, hot coal. What a disrespectful... Oh, when a legend offers you a hand, especially after a grueling contest like that, you shake it, Joel Redman. Oh, if he's the future of this business in this company, it's time to get out of it. Hightail it, folks. This Shane Douglas, he's absolutely...
I said you're a great wrestler, obvious because you beat me, but I never said you had class.
There you go. And Shane Douglas, the franchise. The man they wanted to see here in Fight Nation.
It's explained for the people who don't know. A few things for the young kids in the audience. They stood for a symbol of excellence with two guys that are no longer here. If you guys will give me the opportunity, I'd love to announce them for tonight. He's going because they're upstairs tonight. What do you say? Costless jackass or not, weighing 478 3/4 pounds. From the great state of New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the beast from the East, the best big man in the history of this sport, Mr. Bam Bam Bigelow.
I should know at this point that Shane Douglas has a degree in history.
And the anchor of the triple threat, weighing 226 1/4 pounds. From Spring Lake, New Jersey, no gimmicks needed, Mr. Chris Candido. Eastbourne, I just want to say it's been one hell of a fun career, and I say thank you and God bless you, each and every one of you, and all the fans around this world, because you've allowed an idiot like me from New Brighton, Pennsylvania, to have an incredible career. God bless you.
What a beautiful sentiment from a beautiful man, paying tribute to the other members of the triple threat of old. Beautiful. People have come.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the franchise, Shane Douglas!
People have come from all over this country. I know that some of the people in attendance have actually come from Germany. They've come from all over Europe to see Shane Douglas in what has been billed as his last match in Britain. Fight Nation. What a special, special moment that will turn out to be. Not just in Fight Nation history, but quite possibly wrestling history too. Haskins, what an absolutely amazing career he's had in Fight Nation since his debut. First he took out Reese, took out James Castle, and we said he was sending a message to Fight Nation management, and here we go.
Mark, thanks for joining us out here now. As I've just said, you're finally getting a chance to go towards the goal, to get your match with Gunner for the #1 contendership tonight. How do you feel going into that contest?
Chris, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling sore. I'm feeling beat up. This past week, I've spent in my bed because I've been sick. I have a partial tear in the back muscle causing a ligament impingement in this shoulder. Yet regardless of what injuries, regardless of how I feel, I am still here tonight because I was given an opportunity to become #1 contender to a championship of one of the fastest rising wrestling companies in the world today.
Oh, amen to that.
From my experience, you do not pass those opportunities. So whether I have to go through hell here tonight, I will go through it. And whether I have to compete against one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, Doug Williams, or whether I have to compete against one of the best, but one of the most disgusting, disrespectful people in the wrestling world in Marty Scurll, it doesn't bother me. And if I end up leaving here in an ambulance, I will be #1 contender to the Fight Nation Championship!
Well, not going to argue that. Well, I'm not going to argue with that, but I'll tell you someone who might. You're talking about the other man. The last time we were in Eastbourne, this man right here, Gunner, he declared that he wanted a crack at the title. So ladies and gentlemen, who's it going to be? Who's your money on? Where is the good money?
Mark Haskins, you forgot one name. I sit back here and listen to your name on Doug Williams and Marty and all these other guys, but you forgot one thing tonight. when I walk through that curtain tonight, and when me and you stand face to face right here, and the bell rings, and this match starts, know one thing. You are in the ring with a fight. A man who's been to war, and a man who doesn't lay down for any. And you talk about injuries, hell, I got injuries. Let's put that aside, because tonight is about the #1 contender spot for the British heavyweight title. And to me, to go back home to the USA, to have that title around my waist, and to represent this country with my country, that means everything. I take nothing away from you. I respect you. You're a family man. You bust your ass in this ring. And you know what that means? That means tonight, 2 men will step in this ring. 1 man will be victorious. This is a competition. This is a war. This is a battle, Mark Haskins. I'll bring 110%. And I know you will too, because you have everything to lose and more to gain.
Offering the hand of friendship. There you go, good show of sportsmanship from both men. Like Joel Redman moments ago. And there you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up. They'll go one-on-one later tonight. Donna and Mark Haskins.
The #1 contenders match that is to come, still in this broadcast. Wherever you are in the world, you're not going to want to miss that. Here we go.
Eastbourne, you are now in the mix with that young girl on DJC.
The future of fashion.
And yeah, it's true. Roddy couldn't make it tonight, and I'm sorry to disappoint because I know how excited you 2 scrubs were about getting a chance to go 2-on-1 with that DJ here tonight. But I found a replacement.
Well, that is probably going to help.
I found a replacement, someone who apparently you guys know quite well. Maybe you've heard of him. Eastbourne, make some noise for my partner, Andy Boy Simmons!
The following contest is a tag team match, and it is set for 1 fall. Introducing firstly to my left, directly returned from a sellout tour promoting their platinum cassette single in Vietnam. They are the combination of Jakey and Brucey, Liquid Dreams. And their opponents to my right. Firstly, from Portsmouth in Hampshire, please welcome Andy Boy Simmons. And his tag team partner from Ibiza, this is DJZ.
Well, to be fair, he's from Ibiza via Los Angeles, California, which of course... Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say USA, but I don't know if I've got time. Yeah, USA. Oh, this is going to be great.
You people shut your damn mouths while Jakey and myself take off our sunglasses!
Who wears sunglasses at night? Nobody wears sunglasses at night. Well, I've met Elton John. Oh, my word. This is the worst 10 seconds of any show ever. Oh, great. I actually do want the audience to be quiet just for a moment, just because it gets it over and done with. It's now going to take 20 seconds. They're big in Vietnam. I'm glad something is. Oh my word. Hey! There you go. Well, we can all die happy now. My word. I did say earlier on, don't skip ahead. Don't use your skip button or your fast forward buttons. Although, to be fair, if you did at that point, absolutely nothing against that whatsoever. You have my full backing. The situation doesn't have the full backing right now though. It's DJZ and Andy Boy Simmons. What a surprise that was. And Steve Linsky calls for the belt. It's gone. Liquid Dreams. I mean, if you could sum them up in one word, you'd say very smug. You'd then be corrected for saying two words, and then you would just say smug. And Andy Boy Simmons taking Jake Scurll out of the ring. Well, this isn't 2-on-1 at the moment. This is supposed to be 2-on-2. One's going to have to get out. Yeah, they didn't want anything to do with DJZ. Jakeski hightailing it. Andy Boy Simmons, get them going in Eastbourne here. Destination fight. It's the warehouse, and it's in Eastbourne. Look at this. Not a debut for Andy Boy Simmons, not a debut for Liquid Dreams. It is a debut for DJZ. Beautiful reverse on the Irish whip. Andy Boy Simmons goes underneath. I don't think Brewski should really be celebrating that much. That's exactly why not. He runs into the legendary lariats of Andy Boy Simmons, who sends him off the ropes. Here he comes. Huge back body drop. His feet almost landed in Hastings. He back dropped him that hard. Sends off the ropes again. This reverse this time by Brewski. Andy Boy Simmons ducks under. Oh, he catches him coming. Uh-oh, it's not looking good at all for Brewski. We've got the height in this arena at the warehouse to do this, of course. And look at the absolute power of Andy Boy Simmons. That's absolute strength. That could be all right there. And then Steve Linsky going to get a count of two before Brewski manages to wriggle his way out. Speaking of wriggling, he's wriggled to Jakeski. And they're taking a very, very long time to work out which one wants to get in the ring. Neither. Oh no. Well, wonders will never cease. But Jakeski didn't want any part of DJZ a minute ago. And Andy Boy Simmons tags to DJZ, and here we go. Cues DJZ start breaking out here in the warehouse. And Jakeski's up against it from the crowd and up against it from this man making his debut. He's wrestled in TNA, he's wrestled all over the world. He is a former TNA X Division champion. This man can fly. And Jakeski, I call him Jakeski, I don't care if everybody else calls him Jakey. Call him what I want. I call him Jakeski. They got rid of Sebski, that might have been a mistake. They could have done with that extra man outside the ring. And this is an interesting dynamic for Liquid Dreams. The fact they don't have the third man advantage anymore. It is just the two of them. Don't have someone else that's on their side, on the outside, that can run interference. It's just the two of them. Oh, look at Jakeski, absolute showboating. Jakeski, absolute showboating. I hope he gets kicked in the head. Oh, what happened? This isn't. Oh, he did get kicked in the head. Oh, I'm delighted. What a rolling nip up by DJZ. Jake's getting all kinds of problems. Oh, look at that, on his feet. Oh, got caught by a jawbreaker. That'll teach him to being smug. Like leapfrogs right up to second row back elbow. Absolutely incredible athleticism. Hooks a leg. A Stevens good position. There's 2 and 7 of the 8s. And DJZ turning it up here in Eastbourne. It's Fight Nation. It is Destination Fight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for paying for the product. You know, you've got to pay the bills, folks. Get him in a wrist lock, get him in a wrist lock, get him in a wrist lock. And Jakeski trying to take him down to the canvas, does so successfully, and he has completely reversed the position now. He is the one who's putting the talk onto DJZ. Andy Boy Simmons whipping this crowd into a frenzy. They do not want to see a Liquid Dreams victory, and to be quite frank, neither do I. Smacking the wrist on the back of his shoulder. Look at this, trying to run tag team offense here. And Steve Linsky. Oh, Steve Linsky, wow. Steve Linsky can't be in two places at once. I know he's tried. Andy Boy Simmons been told, reprimanded to get out of the ring, and that allowed Brewski and Jakeski to do serious damage on the right arm of DJZ, who's now asking for the fans to acknowledge him. Well, they'll boo you, mate. That's their version of acknowledgement. Once again, putting that arm over. And once again, look at this Brewski going to look. Andy Boy Simmons is not helping out his partner at all here. It is clever. It is clever from Liquid Dreams. Just because you hate the band doesn't mean you can occasionally appreciate the music. If I was Brewski though, I'd probably turn the other way, not concentrate so much on the crowd, maybe concentrate on what's happening with his partner. And DJZ, and this is exactly what the problem was, and there you go. He's completely walked into it. And now look at this, he's working over Jakeski's arm. I told you he should have turned around, and this is exactly what's happening. Steve Linsky looks bewildered. Everybody looks bewildered. There's only two members of Liquid Dreams left. They might go solo. They might be going solo right here and now. Brewski and Jakeski getting each other's faces. And Liquid Dreams might be completely imploding right before our eyes. Liquid Dreams has gone from solids to absolute gas. Jakeski and Brewski, what are they going to punch it? Oh, hug it out. Oh dear. Double roll up! I don't know what happened. I don't know how we get two pinfalls. It's a wonder. I'm pretty sure Chris Hatch had one fall at the beginning because everybody else copied him. Beautiful move by Andy Boy Simmons and DJZ working in great offense. Hooks and Steve Linsky in position. 2 and the 7 of the 8. DJZ and Andy Boy Simmons now have complete control. Andy Boy Simmons wasting absolutely no time ascending to the top. And Jakeski is in a prime position on that. Boom! 2 fists right to the midsection. His kidneys, his lungs, every single part of that mid area is going to be hurting. Oh, that was a brilliant move there by Brewski. That is a drop kick by Jakeski. Once again, they are very good at distracting the opposition. You can say what you like, but they're great at that. And they're very good at hooking their leg. That's 2. Oh, and Steve Linsky almost got to 3. It is 2. Confirmed there by Steve. DJZ now trying to get into the ring. See, this is a mistake. This is a mistake that Andy Boy Simmons made. And now DJZ making the same mistake, allowing Liquid Dreams to double team Andy Boy Simmons. And they've done that a lot to Andy Boy Simmons over the last year in various tag team combinations. Made Andy Simmons like quite hellish, along with Johnny Storm, the Wonder Kid, and Yannicus Doug Williams, who we will see in our main event this evening for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, as he tries to take the belt away from the only champion we've ever known, the villain Marty Scurll. The spit in the face there by Brewski. The distraction techniques are getting more and more savage, it would seem. Andy Boy Simmons been picked up by both men, rammed right into the turnbuckle by Brewski. Again asking for the fans, saying, you know, give us a little bit, give us a little bit. Fans don't want to give you anything, mate, apart from the door. Eastbourne don't like Liquid Dreams. I had it on very good authority because I was there. London don't like Liquid. Oh, here we go. Oh. You can skip this if you want. Feel free to skip it. It's athletic, but you know, why? Why? Oh, that's a kick to the midsection. I mean, it's times like that, I mean, you won't know this at home. There's times like that I actually take a sip of my water. The only thing it achieves is that I get a drink. Oh, that's the sort of run they want to worry about. Andy Boy Simmons, beautiful technique there. Almost having Jakeski was lucky to get out of that. Liquid Dreams almost have a loss. Oh, roaring elbow takes down DJZ, smacks his head on the back of that guardrail. And Liquid Dreams once again being able to do the double team offense. Steve Linsky exercising that 5 count, making sure that it's 1-on-1. Brewski and Jakeski trying to get in the face of TJZ. May well be smart strategy. Has worked so far. Wait a minute. What's he calling for here? He's doing a rolling motion. Wait a minute. Oh, beautiful move! What a beautiful move! And another one, Jakeski and Brewski doing another. That could be all for Andy Boy Simmons. Oh, that's the closest they've come in this match to putting away DJZ and Andy Boy Simmons. Oh, what action here at Destination Fight Live from the warehouse here in Eastbourne. What an event we've already seen the franchise Shane Douglas win a match and then lose a match. We've seen him say goodbye. We've still got a #1 contenders match between Mark Haskins and the modern day Viking Gunner. We've still got a title match between Doug Williams and the villain Marty Scurll. And right now, in the middle of that ring, live at the warehouse, you've got Andy Boy Simmons, you've got DJZ going against Liquid Dreams, and Andy Boy Simmons is desperately trying to make the tag. But Jakeski takes him back to the Liquid Dreams corner. Brewski's now come in the ring and Andy Boy Simmons is looking worn out. He really does need to make a tackle. This could be over very soon. Beautiful elbow there. But Brewski hooks the leg. Again, Liquid Dreams, not necessarily veterans, but are very good at the basics. They hook the leg. They do distract. You can hate them, so do I. But they've got the basics down, and that is what will make a good tag team in the end. It's not just about the attitude, folks. It's about whether you've got the skills. And it is great tag team. Again, another quick tag. Brewski was in there for, 30 seconds before he tagged in a slightly fresher Jakeski. Jakeski getting DJZ's face. He's saying, I want him. Oh, Andy Boy Simmons. There you go. DJZ gives a little bit of distraction, a little bit taste of Liquid Dreams' own medicine. And Andy Boy Simmons was leaning out the arm and JC just kicked it. I can feel the bruises from here. Andy Boy Simmons this time going over the top. Up the ropes he goes. Doug Jakeski. A beautiful clothesline. I think that might have been both men that got caught. But I think Jakeski might have caught the worst of this, and this might be the chance that Andy Boy Simmons desperately needs. He's going the wrong way. He was going towards the wrong corner. He's leaning for it. He tags him and he's in an Eastbourne of come unglued. And Jakeski's down. And Brewski's done a DJZ. Oh, beautiful, inverting atomic drop. Release atomic drop like that. I went for an old double knocky knocker. Liquid Dreams send DJZ over. What a beautiful maneuver! Incredible move! Oh, an elbow! And Brewski! And Jakeski! Oh, what a beautiful moving hurricane on off the back of Liquid Dreams! And he's gone from bad to terrible! And Jakeski said all the way over the top rope! And what are we gonna see here? Andy Boy Simmons and DJZ! Andy Boy Simmons! Suicide dive by Andy Boy Simmons taking on Liquid Dreams! That was absolutely incredible! And Eastbourne again excited, I think they know what's going to happen here. DJZ in the middle of the ring, and he is getting the feet warmed up. He's going to go! Flies right over the top, oh my God, and he landed right on his feet! And a quick salute while he was here. My word, did you see that? Not only did he catapult his body, the man landed directly on his feet. Absolutely no wasted motion whatsoever. Huge shot to the midsection, and Liquid Dreams are in sorts of trouble. Stuns him, jumps right over. When it nips up off the second. Oh, what a beautiful move! Someone's got to be all. No, and what did Jakeski find any energy to kick out of that? Where is he going? It's gone from bad to worse for Liquid Dreams once more. It's going for a DDT through the ropes. Wait a minute. Liquid Dreams. Oh, what a move right on the arm. Just stuns it. Super kick. DJZ is down. Double kick. They just took his head off. And Liquid Dreams going to get this. It's over. No, DJZ gets the shoulder up. And Eastbourne can't believe it. And I cannot believe it either. For the warehouse is completely rock solid behind DJZ, and Liquid Dreams do not know what to do. He's out with it. Jakeski's gone. He's had enough. What is Jakeski doing? Wait a minute. Jakeski with a chair. Referee Steve Litsky needs to get in there. And still it's Steve Litsky. It's the Geeses! The Geeses! Oh, the steel chair! Steel chair to Booski! And Sebastian or Sebski, the third original member of Liquid Dreams. The Geeses! Oh, they really smug himself in the head with a chair! And look at this, Andy Boy Simmons looking for the Titanic! Huge pass, oh, wait a minute! Are we going to see it from DJZ? At 450! Oh, fuck smash instead! Even better! It's over!
Here are your winners, Andy Boy Simmons and DJZ!
What an incredible win by Andy Boy Simmons and DJZ in his debut! Liquid Dreams! Well, you could argue that they probably had the match won. There you have it. But they were screwed in away there by the Geezers. But Will teach Liquid Dreams, they kicked Sepsky out of the band. They tried to beat him up.
The following contest is for the #1 contendership to the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first to my right, from Malvern, Worcestershire, is the star attraction, Mark Haskins!
And he is going to be very difficult to beat, ladies and gentlemen, you can believe it.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, he is the modern day Viking, it's Gunner!
But this man might be even more difficult to beat. The man who will be standing across the ring from him. This is going to be an incredible encounter between two incredibly athletic, incredibly gifted specimens in the ring. You got the star attraction, you got the modern day Viking, all for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championships #1 contendership. Both men just getting ready here. The crowd patiently waiting, and Steve Minsky calls for it. And here we go. Live in Eastbourne, look at that. Great show of sportsmanship. I guarantee you, just because these two men shook hands rather, that does not mean this is going to be easy going. Not at all. Look at this. Going straight ahead, look, really putting talk on it, trying to get the upper hand early on. Such an important match for both men and their respective careers. Mark Haskins breaks out of it absolutely wonderfully. Turns it into a wrist lock of his own. Tries to pin that wrist behind the head of Gunner. Great technical wrestling to start with here. It's just a great mix of styles you've seen. You've seen a ball. You saw a huge ball between Shane Douglas and Joel Redman. And you get technical treats like this as well between Gunner and the star attraction, Mark Haskins. Both men jostling position, good takedown there. And it's a reversal there by Gunner. Beautiful head scissors move there by Mark Haskins, trying to cut the oxygen off Gunner, trying to give him space, and he gets to the rope, and Steve Linsky is there to make sure that it is a clean break. Fans and attendants very happy with what they're seeing so far from both these individuals. Very evenly matched. I mean, you've got to give height, you maybe got to give strength, you've got to give that over to Gunner, but when it comes to speed and technical ability, I think you might actually have to give the edge to Mark Haskins, certainly in the speed department. Once again, trying to take away the oxygen from Gunner early on in this jostling phase. Gunner's been taken down to one knee, been taken down to two knees. Mark Haskins is wearing him down, but just as quickly as he goes down, Gunner looks like he might be getting himself back up here. There he goes, straight into an arm wringer. He almost ripped it off the bone, just like a Viking would, eating the meat right off the bone. Mark Haskins in a vulnerable position, but there's a beautiful takedown and gets him in a headlock. Once again, this is a technical contest to start with, but do not be fooled. Both men clearly have power games. This is all in that feeling out process. They're trying to size each other up, trying to find out where the strengths are, where the weaknesses are. Both men have never met before, to the best of my knowledge. Certainly not in Fight Nation. Beautiful nip up there by Mark Haskins, and he runs straight into an elbow. Maybe it was in vain. The nip up might have wasted more energy But Mark Haskins wanted to expend there, and that is an expensive energy from the modern day Viking Gunner. What a chop that was. But with the spear, goes straight outside the ring, and Mark Haskins seizes an opportunity in the middle of his opportunity. Beautiful move there by Mark Haskins. He saw what was coming, and he dove straight out! He dove straight out and took Gunner out, and almost took himself out with him. Both men said they were willing to go through hell, and that might be exactly what is going on right here as they plummet through the depths of the inferno. Huge chop there from Mark Haskins in reply to what Gunner did in the ring moments ago. Huge prize on the line. The winner will face the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. I do correct myself. The Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship at some point. Oh, look at these forearms back and forth, showing exactly what was about. They are putting the fight into the Fight Nation right here and right now in Eastbourne, at the warehouse. It's Destination Fight. Steve Linsky trying to encourage both men to get back into the ring. I mean, you may be wondering why there is no count going on. I mean, my presumption, and this seems to be a fair one, is the reason there is. I mean, there might have been a count going. I'm a little confused. Gunner did sort of roll in and out of the ring. I don't know whether that was because he thought there'd be a count out on this match. But as far as I know, there will be no count out. If both men are outside of the ring, there's a count out. We won't have a winner, and we need a winner because we need a number one contender. I'll tell you what was not needed. Gunner did not want that knee to the face. Kick to the back of Gunner. It's a wearing down process. And you know what he'll be looking for. If Mark Haskins gets an opportunity, what a jump kick and turns it straight to a cover. That's a beautiful move. That was a veteran-like instinct from Mark Haskins. He was trained by the specialist Mark Sloan, and his career is almost a decade strong. Up against the Gunner. 14-year career, trained by the able one himself, Abel Adams. He might be looking for that spear in the same way Mark Haskins is going to be looking for that bridging Fuji one armbar. A series of forearms from Mark Haskins, and Gunner subs one of his own. And there's the takedown. Hooks that leg, this could be all. No, still early days maybe. Applying torque, locks the fingers. And the locking of the fingers is almost like a secondary hold. It means that there is nowhere for him to go. Dueling chants. Half the crowd are going for Haskins, half the crowd are going for Gunner. It's Britain versus America. It is speed versus strength. What is going to come out on top? And it was definitely strength there. Steve Linsky straight down, 2 count. Whew. What is going to be the deciding factor here? Will it be the speed? Will it be the strength? Is it Haskins? Is it Gunner? Who will be the Fight Nation's British Heavyweight Championship #1 contender? The biggest prize we have. This is a huge opportunity. This is to put yourself in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. To put yourself in the main event, to be the man in Fight Nation. Huge prize, huge opportunity. Oh, stomping right on an arm. I mean, I'm not a wrestler, okay? I don't know what it's like to have my arm stomped on. But I imagine that it's probably quite nasty being stomped on your hand. Oh, and just like it's nasty to be body slammed on your arm. Gunner showed absolutely no mercy, and if he wants to be #1 contender, he can't. It took a little bit too long there, and maybe that's why he only got a 2 count. He's got to be a little bit quicker if Gunner's going to pull away Mark Haskins. He's going to have to try and find some of that speed that Mark Haskins is normally known for. Ooh, drops that head on the arm. He was working on the arm, and that is actually a very intelligent manoeuvre from Gunner. He would surely have scouted Mark Haskins. He surely would have scouted him. Maybe he was looking back at some of the older days, Mark Haskins, when he tagged with the man we saw earlier on face Shane Douglas, and I presume win against Shane Douglas, Mr. Joel Redman, when they were in the Thrillers. Maybe he's been scouting his earlier days. Maybe he scouted the fact that he has, Mark Haskins been, and Mark Haskins has that background of the technique, the background of submission. Remember, bridging Fujiwara armbar, look out for it. If Haskins can hit it, I don't know if he can make Gunner tap, but I'll tell you what, it will be incredibly close. He may just make the modern day Viking submit. He might not get a chance. Oh my word! That could be it right there. Oh, I do not believe it. That was an absolutely incredible manoeuvre by Gunner. He cannot believe it. Steve Litsky saying to him, it was a 2, and Gunner clearly thinking it was a 3. Mark Haskins is down and wants to go off the ropes. Even more drive. 2 feet this time. 2 feet. That could separate a shoulder. That could crack his elbow in half. He could snap that joint in 2. He can make it go all loosey-goosey. Once again, this crowd seems to be behind Gunner. They seem to be behind Haskins. The crowd can't decide. I can't decide. And at the moment, it appears that these 2 gladiators can't decide either. Irish whip, but Haskins protecting himself. He knows he has to. Huge knee there by Gunner. That might weaken Haskins just enough. Goes for it again. Holds the midsection, hits the Irish whip, and Gunner runs in with another knee. He is working him. Oh my word. It could be Kearns. Gunner saying it's over. Oh my word, no. Mark Haskins, lands on his feet. Mark Haskins lies on his feet. He's going with these kicks. Oh, a huge side kick. And Mark Haskins, he had to strike. Is he looking for it? He's got a bad arm. How would he hit the Fujiwara? The British Fujiwara armbar. Oh, he went straight into a huge elbow by Gunner. Oh, he took out the legs. What an incredible manoeuvre there by Mark Haskins, chopping the big tree down. It is about speed versus strength, and right there, speed won that fight comprehensively. 2 feet, what an incredible manoeuvre by Mark Haskins, who is building up a huge head of steam here in Eastbourne. Destination fight, and you are in the right destination, because there is a fight going down by the seaside, ladies and gentlemen, down here in their Fight Nation warehouse. Mark Haskins looked like he was trying to finish it off. Maybe you're looking like bridging half Nelson, the cradle to the grave. Might not need it. Oh, almost a freak out. The cradle to the grave, which is essentially another one of the coup de grace moves that Mark Haskins will deploy if he needs to. Look out for it. Look out for it in the same way you're looking out for Gunner's spear. Or you also look out for Mark Haskins bridging Fujiwara armbar. Look at this. Mark Haskins can't perform the Irish whip because his shoulder gave way. And that allowed Gunner to get to the advantage. Oh, it rolls him. He's going. Got him from the leg. What's he going for? Sharpshooter. Go for sharpshooter. One action is so fast you can hardly call it quicker than the proverbial hiccup. Look at it. Steve Litsky's in position, making sure that if Gunner's going to tap. He's got it! He's got him in it! He's got him in the bridge of Fujiwara armbar. This is basically what got him into this match in the first place. He gave him the opportunity. Gunner is desperately trying to get to the ropes. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. His arm might snap before it does, and he got to the ropes. That really is one of the most effective moves in Mark Haskins' arsenal, and Gunner seems to have managed to get out of it. And the crowd are getting behind both men. You've got to wonder if the damage that Gunner has done to the arm affected the delivery from Mark Haskins there. Kick to the midsection, and Gunner's wind has been well and truly taken out of his sail. How is the modern day Viking managing to stand this? Mark Haskins got to finish him with one more, he says. And Gunner blocked it. Gunner blocked it and took the leg out. Oh no. Oh no. It's not good news. Oh, he's hooked the leg, trying to hook the leg, and Mark Haskins fighting for the opportunity, fighting because he wants to be a champion. Oh, he ran right into a Gunner. A huge knee by Haskins. Haskins on the ropes. Whoa, what a knee! That is classic. Fisherman Buster. No! Woof. 2 and 15 16s right there, baby. Woof. Beautiful fisherman suplex that was by Gunner. Should have had him right there. Clearly has the leg looked. What am I talking about? Clearly had the leg locked because it was a fisherman suplex. And look at this, Gunner saying about, speaking of finishing, Gunner is saying he wants to do it right here, right now. And Mark Haskins sneaks out the back, goes for a super, gets caught. Huge spine buster! That's gotta be it from Gunner, hooks it, leg Haskins, go Haskins! Or the last split second, I'm not even sure what fraction would do the justice that kick out truly deserves by Mark Haskins. And God, I can't believe it. Gunner is looking up, he's looking around, he's trying to wonder, what have I got to do to make myself #1 contender for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship? The answer is I don't know. Trying to pick Mark Haskins back up here. And Gunner picking up the limp body of Mark Haskins. He may feel the moment is here, but the moment has arrived. Off the ropes. Oh, he went out the backside, he cut him out the back. Drop kick to the back. Gunner goes to the outside of the ring. Mark Haskins here gets a breather for a moment. Mark Haskins needs to use this time to rest and recuperate, but he's not using it at all. He goes to kick. Oh no, he's been caught by Gunner. Gunner's got him up. Gunner's got him into the ring post. Oh my word. Gunner was going to use him like an absolute javelin, but instead he ended up getting shot put straight into the ring post. And the modern day Viking is down, and Mark Haskins is down, and we got a #1 contendership on the line here. There must be a winner. Both men trying to get back to the feed. There is a count going. You can guess at home exactly what will happen if he gets to 10. I don't know. I'm not sure what would happen if he gets to 10. Do we restart the match? Do both men become #1 contenders? Does no one become a #1 contender? I don't think anybody knows what will happen. He's going for the arm again, he's going once again, he's working on the arm, and you know exactly what he wants to do. He wants to put him back in that bridging Fujiwara armbar, because it has been so effective. It has made so many people tap out in wrestling. Working over the arm, they're gonna caught him! What a huge suplex! Oh my word, he almost broke the face off. Is he looking for that spear? If he hits it, it'll be, no, he got him with a, whoa, kicked his head off his shoulders instead. Thought he was gonna go for the spear, but he's just using his feet first. Went for it again! Got caught! What a bit of Mark Haskins rolls out the back. Anyway, he's got him up! Oh my God, what a driver! And he's going for it again! He's got him center of the ring with the British Future armbar! He's center of the ring! He's got nowhere to go! He's tapped! And Mark Haskins has done it!
Here is your winner, and the #1 contender to the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, the star attraction, Mark Haskins!
We have been saying for ages that Mark Haskins was sending a message to Fight Nation management, and they said they heard him loud and clear, and that's exactly what he wanted to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time you see a Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship after our main event here at Destination Fight, it will definitely have one man. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, and that is the star attraction, Mark Haskins. He will be the challenger. What a rise that young man has had. If he does end up with a title, he'd have done it the hard way. No doubt about it whatsoever.
I said a while ago when we came out here, there would be a fight. Because there's more on the line. We're just going to have a competitive match. Congratulations, Mark Haskins! You're the #1 contender for the British Heavyweight title. I'll never fight another day. I've seen you lock that hold on and put guys out for months and a year or so. Not me, brother, I'm smarter than that. Live to fight another day, it's okay, because I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch you go on. I'm going to root for you to win a British Heavyweight title. But know this, I want to be watching you. When you win that title, I'm going to chase you. And I'm going to give you more and more every match we fight. And we're going to give the fans more and more every time we fight.
hell out of you. I watched your TNA really shit on your career just like they did mine. And guess what? You have went on to do better. Congratulations. There's no denial you are one tough son of a bitch. But I don't back down from any challenge. So sometime down the road, whether I take the championship or I don't, believe me, I'm on a quest for gold and I will stop anybody who tries to get in my way. And I'll be waiting for you. Bring the fight.
Introducing first, from Pennington Valley, Lord Ian Gray!
He is dressed as if he's just come straight from the valley, to be honest.
And his tag team partner, from parts unknown, Crusher Curtis!
Here comes the Battle of the Boldies.
And their opponents, to my left, they are the combination of Tom Irving and Sebastian the Geeses!
Have you ever seen anybody wrestle in pyjamas before? Well, I don't know if they look like pyjamas, even if they're not pyjamas. Geeses will be a force to be reckoned with, but Lord Gideon Gray has enlisted the help of the nation's beast. Crusher Curtis might be looking for that big old crusher bomb to take out the Geeses. Oh dear. That's not a good start for Sebastian. That's not a good start for the Geezers. Crusher Curtis. Push Sebastian down to the canvas. So I think Sebastian's trying to work out exactly what his approach is going to be here. I think stick and move. I wouldn't tie up. No, I wouldn't tie up with him. You do not want to get in a technical fight with a man the size of Crusher Curtis. Is Sebastian going to try type again?
What? That's not very nice, is it?
Sebastian's going to go again. Maybe they're going to... There you go. He's understood that you can't tie up with him. He's put him in a headlock instead. Sends him off the ropes. No, that was only going to have one conclusion, I'm afraid, for Sebastian. And Crusher Curtis knows it. Gideon Gray with a snapmare. For a man who can't wrestle, he's just hit 2 snapmares. Oh, and Tom Irving trips it. Oh, could be over, could be a quick win here. Oh, Lord Gideon Gray almost shown up here in the warehouse. Some great light-hearted fun here from the Geezers. They know how to entertain a crowd. Off the ropes goes Lord Gideon Gray. Back elbows. Drops the elbows. Lord Getting Gray in real trouble. Doesn't hook the leg. It's a rookie mistake there from Sebastian. Should have hooked the leg. Even if you don't think the man can wrestle, should still hook his leg. Good tag team work here by the Geeses. Tom Irvin's going up. He was thinking about what he was going to do. He's decided he's going for a maximum impact. He's on the second rope. Goes to the X-handle. X-handle right across the arm of Lord Gideon Gray. Lord Gideon Gray might be Lord of the Manor, but he's definitely not Lord of the Ring at the moment. On the top right, they caught it for one more time. They want to hurt his arm one more time. Oh, this crowd are not kind. That's under once again on Lord Gideon Gray. The referee, surely Steve Vinsky should be stepping here at this point. The Geezers feel like they've been there for minutes. Steve Vinsky's like saying, what are you two doing? Lord Gideon Gray sends him. Lord Gideon Gray sends him right into that big knee of Crusher Curtis. And now Lord Gideon Gray has made the tag, and it is not going to be good here. For the Geezers, I have a feeling luck may be running out. Crusher Curtis, huge headbutt. Tom Irvin goes down. You're putting all the weight onto Tom Irvin's chest. Crusher Curtis stays on him, picks him up by his head. Well, if he wasn't going to pick him up by his head, he's grabbing him by his head. A huge clubbing blow with his right hand instead. I think it'd have been preferred to be picked up rather than smacked. Using the rope, Steve Vinsky's in there. Luckily, because Tom Irvin might get choked out. And that would not be a very auspicious start at all for the Geezers here in Fight Nation. Once again, Steve Vinsky in there with the 5 count on Crusher Curtis, making sure that he does not get an illegal advantage for himself or Lord Gideon Gray. Fans are chanting for Geese, but right now Geese has gone up and Geese has gone down. What a huge pinnacle suplex that truly was from Crusher Curtis. That could be over, doesn't even hook the leg, doesn't even make an attempt at a cover. The only thing he did was put his hand over him. You know, just like you put your hand on your dog to pet it. Crusher Curtis sees these men as dogs. He sees them as playthings almost, he sees them as pets. Something for him to toy with. That's what Crusher Curtis sees when he looks at the Geezers here. And the Geezers really going to have to try and mount a better offense here than they have so far. Try to crush, quite literally crush the hand of Tom Irvin. And the Geezers are in a really bad way. It's not been their night so far. They didn't know Crusher Curtis was in the building. We didn't know Crusher Curtis was in the building. Nobody knew Crusher Curtis was in the building, presumably, apart from the Lordship. And his Lordship was a huge surprise, and the Geezers weren't expecting it. Look at this band. Tom Irvin's got nowhere to go apart from Painland. Well, that's not pretty at all. Look at this. He is completely squeezing the life out of Tom Irvin. He's fighting over it. He has fallen out of it. He has fallen out of this. And Tom Irvin gets right out of it, but can't stay out of it. Huge clubbing blow, and Tom Irvin almost fell right out of the ring through the bottom rope. Or between the second and the bottom rope, I should say. Not just standing on his chest, now standing on his skull, trying to squeeze his brain together. And look, Crusher Curtis sends Tom Irvin into the top turnbuckle. Oh no. Staring down Sebastian, it's not looking good here. His Lordship made sure. Lord Gideon Gray made sure, and Crusher Curtis squashed him, not again. No, it is not good news at all for Tom Irvin. He's been completely worn out. And now Crusher Curtis, and now Lord Gideon Gray sees that the Geezers are in trouble. Super kick just took his head off. If he can't wrestle, what the hell was that? And Tom Irvin. Oh my. Tom Irvin won't go down. Is he drunk? Oh, he was playing possum, and he got the tag to Sebastian. What a beautiful piece of possum. That kicked his brain right back into gear, and Sebastian with a huge clothesline takedown. And the Geeses suddenly with a new lease of life went for the cover, but Lord Gideon can't get out of there. And this is a blue. What a bear hug. The Nation's Beast once again, using those gigantic arms to squeeze the life out of the Geeses. And Sebastian, he is going to try and clap his way out of these. And the crowd are clapping along with Sebastian. And Crusher Curtis, his grip is not loosening at all, that loosened it. A big headbutt by Sebastian with a huge kick. And Inzaguri, a second Inzaguri. And they've got the Beast rocking. And the Geeses with a double drop kick. And it sends the Beast to the outside of the ring. Lord Gideon Gray is back on the apron. I think Lord Gideon Gray is actually the legal man. Oh, what a move! He's stunned him. He's stunned Gideon Gray and his lordship is down. Oh, somehow he kicked out of that. It's not very often you'll see a man kick out of a move like that. And the Geezers are trying to work out what they're going to do. The Geezers are asking the crowd what they should do. I'm not sure. The Geezers are doing a straw poll of what they think they should do. And instead they drop two huge elbows. And that's enough. It's over.
Here are your winners, Sebastian and Tom Irvin, the Geezers. Is for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, and it is set for one fall. Your referee for this championship contest, Mr. Steve Linsky. Introducing firstly the challenger to my right, from Reading in Berkshire, he is one of British Wrestling's finest ambassadors,
and the crowd will be behind Doug tonight.
And introducing the champion to my left, from Ely in Cambridgeshire, he is your current, reigning, defending, Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion, the Villain, Marty Scurll!
And something else that should be pointed out right as we start here, and that is that Marty Scurll is undefeated in Fight Nation. Not only is he the champion, not only has he defeated all comers, he is undefeated. So Doug Williams is not only battling to become champion, but he is battling to essentially beat the winning streak of the villain Marty Scurll. Here in Eastbourne, it is your main event, and it is for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. Marty Scurll is saying, don't worry about the fans, worry about me. And the bell has gone thanks to Steve Linsky, and this one is underway, and it is for the big one. It is for the only title worth having in the game today, and that is the Fight Nation Championship. Expect a lot of technical wrestling in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Expect a lot of technical wrestling indeed, especially from the Anarchist. But Marty Scurll is certainly no slouch. One of the best technicians in the game himself. One of the best technicians in the game himself. If you want to talk about moves they're going to be looking for, keep an eye out for Doug Williams and the Chaos Theory. A huge rolling German suplex. And with Marty Scurll, we all know there is only one thing you ever need to look out for, and that is the absolutely crippling chicken crossface. I've just realised I've got the move wrong. It happens. It's been a long evening, folks. I am talking about the crossface chicken wing. Chicken crossface. If anybody wants to take that as their new move, please do. Marty Scurll is saying he's the champion. He's saying you're not going to take the title. And Doug Williams is going to have to win this. We are talking veterans. But we're talking one veteran who knows far more about the game than the other. Doug Williams, the anarchist, a veteran of over 20 years. Oh, drives the elbow, the point of the elbow right into the leg, and then trying to rip on it. Marty Scurll using some leg strength there. The pin. Doug Williams down, trying to bend back the hands. There's a lot of things I think I'm going to see in this contest, and that is that Doug Williams will probably use a power game at some point, but I don't think Marty Scurll will be able to out-wrestle Doug Williams. Look at this. Doug Williams with absolute ease. Oh, and hooking that heel. So often you see Marty Scurll put in a pretzel-like manoeuvre like that. Give it up. Well, it's almost artistic the way he got out of that one. And Doug Williams gets out of it, and both men, I said it was going to be a technical encounter. I said to watch out for it. And this is the early stage of your main event, and it is for the richest prize that could possibly be on offer. Oh, Doug Williams though. But Marty Scurll is making a slight error in judgment here. Do not try and trade power with Doug Williams. Very few men have ever managed to successfully trade power with Doug Williams. Marty Scurll there, flips right out the back. Oh, that was a beautiful move there by Doug Williams, taking down Marty Scurll. See the torque he had on his arms. He used the leverage and he pulled him back to the canvas. Steve Linsky on position there. Oh, beautiful move by Doug Williams. He could have. It's not just a quick victory, it's a title victory. Marty Scurll completely realises that a split second more and he would have lost the title before the match had ever really begun. Crowd's getting behind the anarchist Doug Williams here. Oh, look at that. Trying to lock up the fingers of Marty Scurll. Thought better of a test of strength, and that may well be a wise move by the champion. Sends a number one contender off the ropes, and what a huge back elbow! Huge spinning back elbow by Doug Williams, and he's got Marty Scurll in the wrong part of town. Oh, he was looking for the crossface chicken, he was looking for an early. Chaos Theory attempt by Doug Williams, and Marty Scurll slips out the ring. And Marty Scurll knows he was very, very lucky indeed there. If Doug Williams had hit that, we would have had a new champion. You'd bet your final penny on it. Steve Linsky started the count. I'm not sure Marty Scurll is going to really care. He's called a timeout. Of course, if there's a count-out victory for Doug Williams, he'll win the match, but he will not become champion. Marty Scurll looked like he was going to get back into the ring. He does so very gingerly indeed. Didn't take his eyes off Doug Williams for a single second. And then comes back out of the ring. This is typical villain mind games. Oh, but it won't last for long. The villain's got a problem. He's got a problem. And the anarchist is literally charging towards him. Marty Scurll. I think it's probably the quicker of the two, and it just showed there. Jumps over Doug Williams. Doug Williams, and man, that side to the leapfrog is absolutely incredible. He's going for the cow spear again. He hooks him. Is he going to hit him? He's got him. And Marty Scurll fights Ali with the elbows. He's going for the crossface chicken wing again. And Doug Williams kicks out of it. What a reversal there by Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll knows his championship is in real jeopardy. And Doug Williams, the lights maybe out. Steve Linsky position was two. He was a whisker away from retaining the title, and Marty Scurll knows it. Marty Scurll getting right in the face of Steve Linsky. He thought he had him here. And Doug Williams suddenly, once again, as is the case in such classic encounters, the back and forth element, it has swung. The pendulum has swung back towards the champion here. And it is the challenger who is reeling. And Marty Scurll, look at that move, putting all of his weight into the back of the neck, to the front of the neck, almost guillotines the anarchist against the middle rope. Classic back rake by Marty Scurll, and then a chest rake to follow. Steve Linsky telling him to watch it. I don't think Marty Scurll will really care if he gets disqualified. It won't really affect his title reign whatsoever. The only thing that will guarantee is he'll go home. He'll go home with the title. And that's exactly what the villain has come to do. He has come to defend. He has not come to lose. Trying to invest in a power game. I'm quite surprised he's managed to get Doug Williams down on the canvas like that. Oh, that's a classic. That is classic Marty Scurll there. Bending the arm back and then dropping the weight on the elbow. And you've got to imagine it'll be very hard indeed. Very hard indeed for Doug Williams to be able to lock that Chaos Theory waist lock. If Marty Scurll has taken out one of the arms of the anarchist Doug Williams. Sends him in the corner. Doug Williams had it scoured! Doug Williams had it scoured! Well, I'm not quite sure exactly where that hit. I think that might have been south of the border. That might be Mexico land. Doug Williams did not hook the leg. Can you believe what you're seeing? Doug Williams had a chance to win the title and he did not hook the leg. Will he rue that moment? Will that moment come back to haunt him? I suppose only time will find out, but it certainly has not helped him in the immediacy of this contest because the villain Marty Scurll just used every single bit of leverage he had to put all of Doug Williams' arm straight on that top rope. And then, what a shot there to Doug Williams. Physically trying to dominate Doug Williams. Again, something people don't really ever try to do. No one ever tries to get him in the power game. But Marty Scurll knows he must adapt if he wants to retain that title because already twice he's almost been hit by Doug Williams' signature Chaos Theory. And if he hits it, it'll be over. What an inventive and dastardly move by the villain Marty Scurll. Steve Linsky's counting now. If there is a count out here, of course, Doug Williams loses the match and Marty Scurll walks away with the championship. Still flipping around his waist. Oh, stomping on the back of the arm. Once again, I have to believe it's not just about stopping the technical prowess of Doug Williams. It is to help stop that power game. We know Doug Williams can lift people up with ease. We know what that Chaos Theory is like. Now this might be a mistake. The last thing you want to do is fire up Doug Williams. Enziguri though takes him completely out of sorts. And now the champion doesn't hook the leg. Why the champion wouldn't hook the leg, I don't know. I've heard someone shout for the chicken wing, and I guarantee you Marty Scurll is thinking about it right now. Doug Williams is in an incredibly vulnerable position right now, and it's not very often you see Doug Williams grounded like this. Normally you see Doug Williams ground his opponents. We saw that in Weymouth. We saw that in Weymouth when Doug Williams became the #1 contender when he beat Joel Redman. We saw how he ground Joel Redman down to the canvas. It's unusual not to see. Trying him out on offense. Doug Williams keeps trying him out on offense, but every single time he tries to get ahead of steam, and it's Marty Scurll, the champion, who cuts him off. Doug Williams is in real pain. His arm is really hurting. He has been completely targeted by Marty Scurll in this contest. Huge kick to the midsection. And Doug Williams is in real trouble. His chances, his opportunities are in real jeopardy. As the champion is chopping the hell out of him. What a huge jumping uppercut, and there's a huge kick. He's going for that tornado DDT. Oh, and Doug Williams had it scoured that time. Feigns the kick and kicks him in the knee, and that is absolute. That's what is vintage, as classic, as memorable a Marty Scurll move as you will ever see. Doug Williams catches him. Oh, belly to belly! What an incredible manoeuvre by the anarchist Doug Williams. And both men are down, and Steve Linsky has started a 10 count. We've got to a 5 count. 6 count, neither man is stood. If we get to 10, I think the 10's in a no contest. And I think that would be a retain. So Doug Williams has to find some energy from somewhere here to keep himself in this title hunt. Here's forearm by Scurll, forearm. Both men are trading forearms, back and forth, showing you exactly what it means. We've got forearms, we've got uppercuts, we've got headbutts. Both men are giving every single ounce of power, every single drop of sweat they've got. Doug Williams hit a steamer as a huge knee. Cousin Timo, my goodness me. Release Timo Suplex, hooks the leg, new champion now. Oh my goodness. God, I think I'm going to telegraph that one by mistake. Whew. Wow! What an exhausting main event this is truly proving to be. Oh, thumb to the eye by Marty Scurll, trying to give himself a bit of breathing space. That villainous streak that runs through the heart of Marty Scurll is clearly on display here. Beautiful move there by... What is this by Doug Williams? My goodness me! What a precarious position he had Marty Scurll in there. He was completely at the mercy of Doug Williams. Oh no, we got someone better call air traffic control because we got Doug Williams. We got him up high with Marty Scurll. The champion's in a bad position. A huge superplex! That shook the entire warehouse to its foundations. This could be the moment we crown the new champion and defeat Marty Scurll, but Doug Williams just couldn't do it on that occasion. Is he going to go for the bomb scare? He's going for the bomb scare! That gigantic knee, if he hits it, it will be all over! He saw Marty Scurll went for the reversal! He saw Marty Scurll go for a reversal! What a huge uppercut! A huge uppercut by Marty Scurll! Go over the top rope. Oh, there's another huge kick! A huge kick to Doug Williams, and that completely knocked his socks off. And Steve Linsky is counting. If he gets to 10, it will be a retain for the villain Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll thinks he's got this one in the bag. He doesn't think Doug Williams will be able to get in the ring. He's virtually right. And Doug Williams can't make it. Doug Williams can't make it. Marty Scurll's telling Steve Linsky to carry on going. And Doug Williams makes it back. And Marty Scurll is incensed. He's going for the cover hook to the leg. Oh, and Doug Williams. I don't know how he got in the ring, let alone how he got the shoulder up on that exchange. The villain does not want to give up his title just as much as Doug Williams does not want to give up this opportunity to become the second British heavyweight champion in Fight Nation history. He's going for the chicken wing. He's going for the chicken wing. It's reversed. Doug Williams takes out the rolling about. There's the wrist lock. He was going for the crossface chicken. Oh my good lord. Did you hear that? Something he might have just broke one of Doug Williams' fingers. I told you he was working over the arm. I didn't realise he'd break his finger. The post is one there. It's going down there. Oh no! I might score reversals. There's a 2 count. Doug Williams on cover. I might score with the reversal. Oh my God! Quick action for Pidge. What an uppercut out of absolutely nowhere by Doug Williams. Completely rattles the champion. Doug Williams with a huge head of steam. Oh my God, he just needs Steve Linsky. Steve Linsky just got completely wiped out. Steve Linsky just got completely wiped out. Headbutt to the midsection. Doug Williams, Tiger Driver is over. And 1, 2, 28, 29, 30, 31. You can count to 303. Marty Scurll is done for. But there was no one to crown. No one to crown. Doug Williams is the new champion. No one to count the 3 count. And Marty Scurll, when it was Marty Scurll, he was the champion. The umbrella smacked him right over the side of the head with an umbrella. And now he drags the ref. Oh, this sucks. Oh, Steve Linsky, no, that's got the 2. Kick out, Doug. Ooh. And Doug Williams at the final split second. Marty Scurll is completely beside himself. He has absolutely no idea what to do here. There is so much on the line, and Marty Scurll. Wait a minute. And Doug Williams is going for the chicken wing. Oh, and Doug Williams went for the chicken wing. What a mistake. And Doug Williams has been caught in the middle of the ring. Middle of the ring. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. And it's over. It's over.
Your winner, and still Fight Nation British heavyweight champion, the villain, Marty Scurll.
We said it would not be easy, and by golly gosh, it was not easy at all. But somehow, some way, just as always, the villain Marty Scurll has beaten the odds, and he is still your Fight Nation of Doug Williams. Doug Williams cut me off, and I said, wait a minute. Behind Doug Williams! Who's that? That's James Castle! James Castle! Attacking Doug Williams for what I can tell is absolutely no reason! Oh, just just slapped him in the face. What is it? It's mine, the number one contender! The number one contender, Mark Haskins, clearing the villain out of the ring. And Marty Scurll better run, because Mark Haskins is the next in line to the throne, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is breaking down here at Destination Fight. The amazing action that we have seen has culminated in this. Mark Haskins running out, James Castle running out, and Mark Haskins has his hands on the championship that has been worn for so very long by the villain. And Eastbourne wants a new champion. And there's only one person who wants it more in this entire building and this audience, I guarantee you it is Mark Haskins. And maybe he will be the champion. Maybe he will win the title the next time we see Marty Scurll and the next time we see Mark Haskins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Doug Williams and the number one contender to the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship, Mark Haskins!
That's a real show of solidarity and support. What an incredible way to end Destination Fight. Still your champion is Marty Scurll, but Mark Haskins may be the prince who is going to take the throne. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having us in your home. Thank you for buying. Thank you for coming to the shows. Find us on Facebook. We will come back to Eastbourne. We're in Brighton, Weymouth, London. The whole kit and caboodle. Ladies and gentlemen, from everybody here at Fight Nation, thank you and have an incredible day.